march away to the final, so they're definitely going to give their all.
That must be motivation enough for any footballer. So close now to the deciding game. Remember, Friday we have the third-place playoff in Casablanca. South Africa will be competing in that after losing to Nigeria earlier on today. Nigeria will be here at the Stade Olympique on Saturday night. Back in the final again and looking to extend their record number of triumphs in this particular tournament. Now, we will have the national anthems and the pre-match formalities, and then we can get on with the action here in Rabat. Quick one, a routine that they've obviously worked on, but quick thinking as well from Aitaj. Back with Ghana. They're seeing a good deal of possession here in these early stages.
I think with the formation that they're playing as well, the 3-5-2, it allows them to really pack that midfield. As you see, Bonsu having the ability to go up as well. They're going to do that quite often.
Here's Bonsu now with a good turn. Excuse me, that's Boyd Throkra. Here she is again. Started her football career at Everton in Liverpool. Taken away by Kuju. Shot now on goal. And the first one hits Enanga by Boyd Throkra.
She's got great technique. Really enjoy her technical abilities as well. She strikes the ball really well. And not a player who shies away from taking shots from range. And that's what the Ghanaians also like. They can be really direct, but if they want to, they can go out wide and give you the crosses.
Watch it again. That's a chance now for Ghana. Shot goes in, straight at the keeper. Maybe a bit more space, a bit more time to maneuver.
Yep.
Did the trigger go a little too early?
I thought she could have made a little bit of ground.
Wow, here again.
I thought she could have covered a little bit of ground. Once again, another rush shot from Princess. But look at the accuracy from Portia, right from the back, direct ball, diagonal pass, the accuracy as well, the control, good shot on target. But rightfully so, like you say, Nyamaketa could have just really had a little bit of ground.
Well, they look a picture of innocence on some occasion, those girls, but there's a bit of skullduggery going on there. Rabat gets a clearing header. Back in again, he has a great chance. Oh, it's a goal! No, yes it is! Ghana have scored. What a superb initial save, but the follow-up in the back of the net didn't cross the line before there was a touch. Well, I don't think Ghana will be particularly concerned about the identity of the goal scorer just yet. Struck with some venom, that shot. What a save that was initially. I thought it was flying into the back of the net.
Yeah, what a save, Mark. But you have to also just marvel the play and the build-up leading to this goal. Asante were very instrumental in making sure that she switches the ball direction very quickly. And we spoke about the importance and how crucial those crosses are for Ghana. And here, once again, they capitalize Chantal with a perfectly weighted header into the corner to beat Enrishi.
Well, it was Bonsu, actually, and it looked as if it might have crossed the line had it not had a little bit of intervention. But I think looking at that, Nyamekia does get a touch before the full circumference of the ball is over the line, so the goal should be credited to her.
Yeah.
And in fact, it is on the loudspeakers here. Well, that's silenced everybody in Rabat. You can hear a pin drop now. Well, you did point out earlier that Msudi's obviously been identified as someone that they need to take special care of. Now Benzina's in a bit of trouble here. Raba gives it away. Good pressing from Ghana. Boyd Throkra gets it across. Chance at the back post. Bit of a wild shot there with time from Princess Mafu. There's a little of the youthful exuberance, perhaps costing Ghana.
I thought she rushed her efforts. She comes in very late into the box, unmarked from the blind side. And I thought she could have just maybe faked the pass from the left and then cut inside and just show that great composure we were chatting about. But of course, she is going to get those many chances. Yeah. And if it is that she gets there, she needs to really make sure she punishes.
Maybe saw the name in the headlines tomorrow. That's probably just one of several things that the coach will be looking at half-time to correct. Here's the strength of Mrabat, but snatched away again. Here come Ghana. Yameche out wide. Bodua, shot on goal. Wide of goal. My word, they've had chances to make it 2 or 3 by this stage.
Yeah, and I think they should really punish the Moroccans. I mean, if you turn over ball possession like that in midfield, quick transition from Yameke, it's almost 2v4, but they still have the accuracy in the passing and the shot off target in this regard, but they were just choosing to go for power.
She plays in Israel now, was with Asakas ladies, who did well in the Champions League a few years ago. Sudi. Skipper goes for goal. Shabak's effort well wide. She really needs to get herself into this game.
Yeah, this time around she chooses to cut in to try and have a shot. But I think as a former midfielder myself and really loving to be on the ball sometimes from a very offensive position, if I don't see the ball, I'd really love to chat to maybe a Badri. Let me just swap positions. I sit and then have the feel of the ball, and then when the confidence, you just really sort of get the confidence back again, then you can move back into your original position. So maybe that's the kind of thinking that they do amongst teammates to really try and communicate.
Well, here she comes. Out wide, Badri's first contribution. And possession is taken away from a good, strong challenge again. This time, Asantewa. Yaboa. Big strong ball into the area, away from Raba. Boy Krokra to Bonsu. Does well. Asantewa, she's been delivering a lot of good balls in that penalty area. Bodua turns around, he has a chance at the back post. What's the referee going to say here? Goal kick. I think just for a moment or two there were a few hearts and mouths here amongst the Moroccan crowd. Yameche leaning into Msudi. So a minute of regulation time, and then we'll find out how much has been added on here. We shouldn't really have too much time at the end of this half, or a stoppage time. Ghana just regularly stripping Morocco of the ball, although on that occasion illegally so. So we are going to have a free kick here for the home team. Raba. Aital Haj. Uzraoui, that's a good shift past Bonsu there. But can she get past Asantewa? Throw in Morocco. 2 minutes added on. Don't have much of a good record against host nations in past WAFCONs, but that's all in the history books. They're looking to turn it around today. Uzraoui. Badri. Bit of space there for Shabak. Out wide to Msudi. Redwani's gone on the overlap. Great ball inside for Shabak. Down she goes. Corner kick, says the ref. No penalty. Crowd are all appealing. And of course, VAR will check it. That's the first time they've really looked dangerous.
Yep, a good through ball from Saudi looking for Shabak. But of course, a close call for the referee.
Well, the first touch there from defender Dua. I think the referee got that spot on.
Yep, spot on indeed. And of course, the Moroccans in this territory have been awarded 3 penalties so far in the competition. So the referee just standing a ground in this case.
Well, I don't think you get given a semi-final to handle if you can't make the big calls.
Yeah.
Well, they're pushing everyone forward now, Morocco, looking for something before the break. Shabak. Another corner. Comes off Bonsu. Is there time for one more corner, you wonder? Referee says no, and quite rightly so too. Oh, the crowd won't like that either. Well, are you surprised Ghana have done so well?
Not at all. Just looking at how they've gained momentum and strength in this competition. They've really dominated the ball possession as well, and that's how you really frustrate a Moroccan team. But of course, they managed to keep the key players quite silent, and that's it for Ghana.
So Morocco trail, Ghana lead here in the semi-final. Another country watching this game is Egypt. They'll be facing Ghana in the qualifiers in October for the next WAFCON. Morocco, of course, have qualified automatically as hosts. And here's Raidi. It's her first real chance. They've got the equalizer. Squeezed in. It looks like Uzraoui will claim it. Well, keeper failing to hold on to the ball. Ghana pay the price as Morocco equalise. Komlan injured in her bid to stop Uzraoui. Oh, this place has come alive. Long ball out of defence. Good steal initially. So the shot from Jaidi blocked, little loop for the backspin. And credit to Uzraoui for following up.
Yeah, good presence of mind from Uzraoui to just make sure that she gets behind or on that second ball, gives her a chance at goal. But that initial attack from the Moroccans, a good long ball to bypass the midfield. And this is a tactical ploy from the coach. They came out in the second half with 3 strikers to really try and put pressure on the defenders. It was 1v1, and it's paid off. It's definitely a coach's goal.
Well, the technical team realized that. They celebrate with Jorge Vilda. In the meantime, fairly lengthy stoppage because Komlan injured in that challenge with Uzraoui. Oh, it must be so satisfying for the coach changing the plan and seeing it work so quickly.
Immediately, that's the immediate impact that the Moroccans were really going to be forced to. A response that they needed as well. Critical phase of the game just after the halftime, when everyone still really feels like they can get into the game, find the momentum again.
Is this a game with a winner in the 90, or do you think we're going to go a little further down the track?
I think the way things are going right now, I think one is definitely going to concede because they're playing such an open game at this point in time.
Shabak. Msoudi on the left foot. Tight angle. Great block. Corner.
It was a bittersweet moment for us as well as South Africa during those games.
Now, good pressure on Rabah. But she does get it clear, only as far as Yeboah, who's just Hoofs that forward. Keeper flaps at it. Oh, and the rebound almost drops on the head of Evelyn Badu. Wow. That might have been as dramatic a conclusion as we saw in the earlier game in Casablanca, where Nigeria beat South Africa in almost similar circumstances.
Very awkward ball to deal with. I mean, it goes super high, and for the goalkeeper just to really try and follow, almost regurgitates it from the back of the net, but really does well to save it from the danger.
What it does do, I think, as well, is tell Comfort Yeboah, put a few more of those ones in there.
Yeah.
Tugnout trying to set things up, but in the meantime, here come Ghana. Adubea. Boyd Lockra waits in the middle. Is that a foul by Rama? No, says the ref. Went down a bit too easy. No, now she's going to stop the game. Call on the medical team. These days, match officials in such good condition because they test it so regularly. Asantewa must go off and then return. So Ghana will be down to 10. I think that lady, the way she feels, is perhaps mirrored by the vast majority of the Morocco fans here. So is this the last passage of play? Benzina, long ball forward. Header away from Bonsu. Referee says that's it. So 2 hours of football, 1 goal apiece, and we still to find out the identity of the side to take on Nigeria in Saturday's final. The drama continues here in Rabat. Now it's down to penalties. It's down to coolness, calmness, and of course a little bit of luck. Morocco 1, Ghana 1 after extra time. Penalties next. Morocco have the first kick. It looks as if Ait Al-Hajj will take it. She's taken over the captain's armband from Shebak here in the closing stages, and a captain's responsibility now. Jaidi, remember, scored from the penalty spot in the tournament. So did Shebak, who's not on the field anymore. Jaidi is. Here's Al-Hajj. Ait Al-Hajj does well, sends the keeper the wrong way. Perfect start for the host nation. Josephine Bonsu will be the second penalty taker, the first for Ghana. And immediately the pressure's on her, but she took the first penalty against Algeria and stuck it in the back of the net. She covers her ears as the crowd whistle. Most intimidating atmosphere. I'm sure she's never been through anything like this ever before. Plays in the second division in Germany. Had one season in the Women's Bundesliga. Her side promoted and then immediately relegated. Josephine Bonsu, Berlin-born. Can she deliver Ghana's first penalty of the shootout? Does so successfully. Calmly as well. It's like she would go down to the shops for a loaf of bread. Easy finish.
Easy finish indeed. She took her time. And I think that long walk was just really to reaffirm herself, to shut out the noise, to choose your spot, and just give it a good amount of weight on the ball.
Ibitsam Jaidi now, the 32-year-old striker. 2 goals against Mali in the previous round. One of them from the penalty spot, successfully thrashed into the back of the net. She's going to hammer this down. Route 1. Komlan will know that as well. She would have watched that game. Ibitsam Jaidi. Oh, same thing, same finish, same reaction. No chance there for the keeper.
Absolutely no chance. It's as if Jaidi does this in her sleep. Good conviction, leads by example. She's got the experience as well. Full laces, and just blasts it in the back of the net.
Celebration in the crowds. Morocco lead by 2-1. Ghana with their second of the night. Kusi, who came on as the first change. Alice Kusi, 30-year-old, based in Saudi Arabia. Big responsibility now. Up against the goalkeeper, Rechi, and no chance there. Kusi, super accurate. And the small band of Ghanaian fans, they directly opposite us, over on the far side, trying to make a bit of noise amongst the whistles and jeers. 100% record so far, 2 kicks apiece. Now it looks as if Morocco are asking Anissa Lamari. My apologies, this is Kenza Chapelli from Strasbourg in France. Third kick for Morocco. Who's going to blink here? Chapelli, goalkeeper Komlan. Smartly done. Well, the penalty taking, when you contrast this with England and Sweden the other night, absolutely superb.
Yeah, superb indeed. Chapelli sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. Not much power, but just swaying the goalkeeper with just the body language.
Evelyn Badu scored in the shootout against Algeria. She took the 4th kick. Now she's been entrusted with the 3rd one because Boy Roca and Bodua are both off. Evelyn Badu, she's missed. Huge roar as Morocco go in the lead. Badu misses. Keeper went the right way. Well, she beat her for pace, but the accuracy was missing, just wide of the post. Now Anissa Lamari to take the 4th kick for Morocco, give them a 2-goal advantage, and force Ghana to score the next to stay in it, if she gets this one. 3 out of 3 so far. 3 green dots. 100% success. Can Lamari make it 4 out of 4? Yes, she can. So now, Ghana must score. And then Morocco need 1 more to win. If Ghana don't score, it's all over. Responsibility for a massive kick for the Black Queens has been handed to Comfort Yeboah, the tender age of 18. Outstanding game. Still based in Ghana. She won't be there for long on tonight's performance. Yeboah needs to score. Yeboah saved. Morocco in the final. It's Morocco, Nigeria on Saturday to decide the TotalEnergies CAF Women's Africa Cup of Nations. But on the balance of play, perhaps Morocco deserve it of their progress. 1-1 it is, 4-2, Morocco win on penalties.